Welcome everybody to my MoviePass adventures number 8. And these are the movies that I don't get a chance to see in the theaters with the guys, but because they're still playing, I figure might as well go and give the movie a chance. And with just myself and my trusty MoviePass card, I go and check the film out and report back to you guys. And, you know, at the end of the last My MoviePass Adventures, number 7, I told you guys I knew what number 8 was going to be. And that most likely it was going to be nowhere near as good as Isle of Dogs. And now you guys know what I'm going to go see. Overboard. The 2018 remake of the 1987 film starring Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn. And it's a pretty decent comedy, that 1987 film. I like it. And, you know, why? Why remake stuff? Why remake this? I have no idea. Why are we remaking this? What in God's name do we have to remake this for? And by the way, why in God's name do we have to remake anything at all? Can't we, like, you know, have some originality or spin it off into, you know, a better concept or something? I mean, why this? And look, the trailers didn't do anything for me. The trailers were just really terrible and just really unappealing, and I hated them. And guys, I really don't want to see this, but I'm gonna suffer for you guys. And yeah, you know, I don't know if you guys are looking forward to it. I certainly wasn't, but here I go. I'm gonna check it out. So let's hope that it's good. I doubt it, but you know, here's the hoping. All right, let's get inside. Hi, miss. One for Overboard.
Okay. I feel like this that A is the screen, H is the back row.
B's the back row? And H is the back row. Oh, H is back row. I'm sorry. Yep. I'll go D12. D12. Yeah. 1075. There you go, miss.
There's that.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you, miss.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
How's it going?
Good, sir. How's it going with you?
I'm good. Here's that.
Okay.
Here's your menu.
Thank you.
You'll be in theater 2, second one right down there on the left.
Thank you, sir.
Enjoy.
Oh boy. Okay, so I'm really gonna see this movie, right? I really am. Okay. I really don't want to see this movie because I think this movie's gonna blow, but I'm gonna see it. At least I got, you know, the menu, so, you know, if the movie sucks, at least the food could be good. But all right, well, Overboard is now seating, so all right, let me go in and get a good seat, find some good food. That may be the only good thing about this experience. All right, just get in. All right, so last time I think I told you guys that I was actually thinking about a burger, I think. And it's almost like pairing this with like a wine list, right? You gotta pair the right thing with the right movie, right? Kind of do. I think I'm gonna get not a hamburger. I think I'm gonna get a grilled chicken. Again, eating healthy. My girlfriend wants me to eat healthy, so I'm gonna do it. But yeah, grilled chicken it is. All right. Hopefully it's better than what the movie will be. I know I'm crapping over the movie before I even see it, but come on, it's Overboard. All right. Let me get my order in here. So let me press the button. All right. Let's get the order in. All right, so now that the order's in, let me relax and suffer through Overboard. Wish me luck, guys. Oh boy. Oh, wow. Okay. So, yeah, I just got out of Overboard. Oh, God, guys. Just from my expression alone, you kind of know what I think already, but, yeah. Let's get to the car and I'll start to unpack my thoughts. Yeah, I got a lot to say about this movie. Alright. Let's head to the car. Oh, God. Oh, man. What the hell? It just went from a beautiful, nice day to complete rain. I just ran all the way from the theater all the way here. Oh, my God, man. Yeah. So, I just got out of seeing Overboard. I'll unpack my thoughts more when I get home, but you know, coming to the movie tavern has been really nice. I've really enjoyed the movie tavern, these 3 MoviePass adventures that you've seen, and it's been really nice. This time I got the chicken sandwich, the grilled chicken sandwich. It was good. It was a little bit messy. You know, it was so-so. I definitely liked the salad the last time. You know, I said it in the last video, and you know, I'm gonna say it this time, guys. I just feel weird about eating a meal when watching a movie at the theater. You know what I mean? I feel really weird. I like the tradition of going into a theater and having popcorn and just munching on the popcorn while you're watching the movie. And I'm not sure I really love the idea of, you know, having to pick your seat ahead of time. I like, you go into a theater, you find whatever seat you can, and you just sit down and you enjoy the movie, good or bad. I think the movie tavern is a great idea. I like the more modern idea of picking your seat ahead of time and, you know, getting a full meal, but God, I'm a traditionalist, guys, and maybe that's just me. I'm a traditionalist. I love just, you know, having that good old-fashioned tradition of watching a movie, sitting wherever, having popcorn, and that's it. I don't know what you guys think. Definitely let me know. But I like the movie tavern, but I think I'm going to stick with old school movie theaters. I'll definitely be back to the movie tavern at some point, but I think in the next sort of MoviePass adventures, I think I'm going to go to other theaters, more traditional ones, and kind of do that for the time being. But this was a nice experiment to kind of try the movie tavern, and it's had its good moments and it's had its bad moments. But, no, I definitely have enjoyed this place, and it's definitely worth it to at least check out and, you know, experience it if you have a movie tavern near you. Other than that, let's head home and I will share my thoughts on Overboard. I'm pretty sure you guys already know what I'm going to say, but definitely stay tuned and stick around to what I have to say. It's not going to be pleasant, but it may at least be helpful to you guys. Alright, let's get going. Okay, back home, and do I really gotta talk about Overboard? God, I guess I really do, don't I? Oh, yes, Overboard 2018, the remake of the 1987 film, Overboard. Kurt Russell, Goldie Hawn. This movie, not a bad movie, guys. Honestly, it's a pretty decent comedy, and this is another one of those films that my mother taped when I was a kid on VHS, and I watched it and fell in love with it. And there's so much great stuff about Overboard. I like the story. I like the characters. I think the chemistry is really good between Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell. I think it's funny. It has its charming moments. I like the resolution of everything. I think overall it's a pretty decent film. Okay? Overboard. They had to go and fuck it up, didn't they? They did. They could have left it alone. They could have. But they chose not to. Some studio exec, which makes far more money than I will ever make in my entire life, folks, has basically decided, you know what? You know what needs to be remade? Overboard. This is the point where you wish you had a Jay or Silent Bob to literally come into the boardroom and take a hammer and just whack them really hard, and maybe then the stupidity will get out of their head, and you would hope that, they would actually, their head would get dislodged from their asshole. You would wish, right? Well, no, because that's not the case at all, because, let's face it, they're still just, gonna remake shit regardless. As I said earlier in the video, I don't understand why anything has to be remade. I really don't. I don't understand for the life of me why we have to remake these things. Is it just the fact that we're running out of ideas? Is it just the fact that, we just have to regurgitate the good stuff back in the day to now? I mean, we have to update it for some reason. I don't know what the decision making is of these people. I really don't. But yeah, I mean, basically it's the same premise. You have the rich person who ends up being very mean to this hardworking individual, and basically then the rich person ends up accidentally going overboard of their ship, and they get amnesia, and the other person decides, you know what, I'm going to take advantage of the situation, and I'm going to end up basically torturing them by having them be my significant other, and yeah, I'm going to take advantage of that. So the only difference is really the genders are swapped. Okay, so instead of a female who is rich, as portrayed in the 1987 film, you have Eugenio Derbez, and I hope I'm not butchering the name. He plays the rich, smarmy asshole in this, and Anna Faris plays the hardworking single mother of three who basically gets sort of gypped by this guy, and once she realizes that he's has amnesia, she takes advantage of the situation to her benefit. Now, after all that's unpacked here, let me be honest with you guys. This movie is crap. It's crap. That's it. I could end this review right now, but I want to delve into it a little bit more of why it's crap. Number one, the chemistry between Eugenio Derbez and Anna Faris is garbage. It is non-existent. There is no chemistry there. God, they're trying. They are really trying big time in this movie to try to get them to have chemistry, the swelling music and, all the little things. But I'll tell you something. They are like dead fish. They are like completely dead fish. In fact, that's not true, because you actually might get more life out of dead fish than you actually will these two. It is garbage. It is really bad. I felt nothing for them. I felt no life. When they finally sort of say, I love you in this big way, I'm like, really? Really? Because I felt nothing. I felt nothing. Maybe I have a black heart, but I felt nothing, guys. It was complete lifelessness. Not only that, but the acting is so over the top and ridiculousness to it that you really can't take any of this in a serious way. Yes, it's supposed to be played for comedy, but there's a difference between, good sort of subtle comedy and way over the top Austin Powers, Mr. Bean type comedy. This kind of goes into those type of comedies where it's just like, really, this is come on, man. It just really is just really frustrating to watch the comedy here. The comedy just completely falls flat. It doesn't work. And you know what? This guy, Eugenio Derbez, I haven't really seen him in much. He is just not good of an actor in this piece. Yes, he plays a good, smarmy asshole. I think it actually works to his benefit. I think he plays that part well. But the more, like, nicer, well-adjusted, kind-hearted guy, he doesn't pull it off. He doesn't pull it off at all. It's, again, I'm not feeling it from him. And I want to know, why this guy was cast. I mean, I know he was cast probably because of the Mexican thing and the Mexican flavor and the Spanish flavor that they brought to the film. And I think that's the one thing I like about it is that Mexicano stuff that they brought to it, which I think works. But beyond that, I mean, he doesn't work in the film. I mean, the only reason I think he was cast is because he's one of the producers of the film. He produced this fucking film. So of course he's probably thinking, you know what, I'm a producer. I don't get many roles. I'll cast myself. Ta-da! That's probably what happened. Okay, and look, fine. You want to cast yourself, but do a good fucking job, will ya? Please? Whatever. And Anna Faris, by the way. Look, I've liked Anna Faris in a lot of earlier stuff. Okay, Scary Movie, those earlier ones I liked. The House Bunny, okay, kind of has a tiny bit of charm, but kind of goofy. What's Your Number? Okay. She's not a great actress, guys. She's really not. She's just okay, and she really doesn't get a lot of great roles. And this ain't gonna light the world on fire either. She's playing it so over the top and so sort of false, I guess, that there's a point in the film where you think to yourself, why would this guy ever believe her? Why would this guy in his entire life ever fucking believe this woman to save his fucking life? Why? Why? There's no goddamn way, no goddamn reasoning why he would ever believe her. Other than to say, oh, well, I guess she's my wife because, she has all these false papers. I mean, even in the film, he basically is like, yeah, these papers are false. I don't believe her. And the only reason was, hey, you've got this little thing on your, on your butt cheek, and that's how I know. I mean, that's it. Look, nowadays, and again, this is another thing that I bring up. Things from back in the day that you're remaking now, a lot of it doesn't work. And here's the reason why it doesn't work, guys, is because back in 1987, there was no such thing as the internet and no such thing as the modern day cell phone. Okay, because now you have modern day cell phones and you have modern day technology, and this guy, he could literally, I mean, if he feels like he is not, something's wrong, he feels that there's something wrong, try to go to a police station. Try to have the police with you and say, okay, can you put my sort of face in sort of a database or something, or can you or something, and put up with like a Google result or something? Is there any hits on Google of me or something? I mean, do something. Modern day technology is the reason why a lot of these films that get remade from the 70s or 80s or something and get transformed to now don't work because of modern technology. You can easily solve this whole thing in a matter of minutes by just doing Google. Google is it. That's it, guys. Nothing else. It frustrates me. Look, like I said, I think the kids, the three little girls, they're decent actresses. Okay, they're decent, so I'm not gonna hate on them. They're all right. You know, other than that, you know, the acting is just it's okay. The story's just it's okay. Um, it's just, I mean, I didn't hate the movie. I didn't leave the theater like angry. I just was like, why? Why am I fucking watching this movie? Why does this movie have to be remade? And you know what? That's a lot of remakes, honestly, guys. It ain't just this one. It's a lot of them. And there's certain remakes that are really good, but this ain't one of them. It's terrible. This also is directed, I believe, by Rob Greenberg, and this guy, he has never directed a feature-length film in his life. He's directed a lot of TV, he's directed a lot of that, but he has directed no actual movie until this one. This is his very first major film debut, this film. Dude, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. Like, man, you might, you know, go do more TV. I mean, this ain't a calling card, dude. This is not good. Okay? This movie, there's just so much wrong with this movie, guys. And I wish I could sit here and just say a ton of praise for this movie because I wanted it. I wanted to be surprised. I wanted to go into the movie liking it and just feeling like, you know, but the trailers did nothing for me. The movie does nothing for me. The chemistry is just nothing. The ending, again, the ending, it depends on my convincingness of their love for one another. And if I'm not convinced of their love, then the ending makes no fucking sense. And the whole like rich thing and all that jazz, it was done better in the 1987 Overboard. It was done better in Overboard. It was. Okay? Goldie Hawn, Kurt Russell. It worked. Stop remaking movies that already work. Make movies, or I'm sorry, remake movies that don't work, that are crap. Then I think we would all be like, okay, well, at least they're remaking a movie that didn't work and going to make it better. If a movie already works and you're remaking it, then what's the fucking point? Oh. Guys, I'm sorry for the rant, but I had to, okay? This movie is garbage. It's lifeless. It's dull. I was sitting there in the theater like this. I was like, ugh. I was like, oh, is it gonna end? Holy crap, guys. I wish it would have ended. It's just, it's not funny. The chemistry doesn't work. The acting is not that great. It's an hour and a half of a movie, and I felt like I was there for 2.5 hours. Now compare that with the Avengers Infinity War, which actually is a movie that is over 2.5 hours, but it felt like a breeze. One was entertaining, the other one was not, and because this one was not entertaining, I literally felt like I was trapped in a prison. Okay, so, look, I don't recommend this to you guys. Stay away from it. Don't go to the theater to see it. And if you have to have a mild curiosity to watch this movie, and I don't know why you would, but if you have a mild curiosity for it, guess what? Wait until it hits the $5 bin at Walmart. Wait. You may be waiting 5 years for it. You may be. But guess what? You'll thank me later. You honestly will. Alright guys, that'll do it for my MoviePass Adventures number 8. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up. And check out the other content. If you're new to the channel, check out the other content that I have. The other My MoviePass Adventures, the theatrical movie reviews I do every single week. Check out the Blu-ray DVD out and about videos, Blu-ray pickup videos, all that jazz, everything movie related on the channel. If you like what you see and you like my opinions on movies and sometimes my rants, subscribe and be a part of the Film Fan Nation. I love my subscribers. I love the feedback I get. I love the passion that I give my subscribers, and I love the passion that they give back to me about talking to me about movies. It's always fun. It's always informative. I always love the back and forth. So if you love it, then definitely be a part of the channel and subscribe. I'm also on Facebook and Twitter, FilmFan108, so you can check me out there as well, guys. And I will see you back for another of my MoviePass adventures, whenever that may be. Let me know, actually, in the comment section what movies you might want me to check out on my MoviePass adventures. And I may give them a whirl. Maybe. Alright, guys. See you later.